Adam's second favorite team, the Chicago Bears, the NFC North, baby, against it's a battle of the NFC North, battle of the 0-1 teams. The Bears did usually with Bears things and they blow it to the Vikings. They're like, here, we don't want to win, Vikings. Why don't you win it for us? Go ahead. There you go. They blow it in Bears fashion. And the Detroit Lions were embarrassed by the Packers like nobody's business. Detroit's favored by 6.5, and the over/under is 46.5. I'm surprised it's 46.5. Yeah, dude. Let's talk about the Bears. You had the Bears covering briefly. What'd you think about that game?
I thought I had it in the bag, man. Caleb Williams with scripted plays and some confidence in the beginning of the game. The guy looks like a killer, and then he just falls apart. I think there's just some things missing from his game that are just almost unfixable. So I don't know. Maybe Ben Johnson can scheme around it, but if you can't read defenses and you only want to throw to one guy or one read, I don't know what a coach can do.
You're exactly right. And I want to thank the Chicago Bears briefly, real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, guys. Just hold on. I want to thank the Chicago Bears for one thing. And the one thing is this. Sorry. I want to thank the Chicago Bears for making this card more expensive. They made this card go up in value. That's JJ McCarthy's signed autograph card. Thank you, Chicago Bears, for doing that. Yes, dude, you're exactly right. The Bears, uh, I thought they had the game in the bag. I'm like, oh shit, Adam got this one. The Bears are pulling it off, baby. They are pulling off. The Bears are gonna beat the Minnesota Vikings. JJ McCarthy looks like should be go back and play in junior college and JV college, whatever. But no, they blew it in Bears fashion. And just briefly, let's just start with the this game here. Like I said before, I've said before, what they have these wide receivers, but who's proven besides DJ Moore? Adonze, whatever you say his damn name. I don't like him. That I don't think he's. I think he could be okay wide receiver. Luther Burden. I didn't see much from him. It's DJ Moore. That's the only guy, and Komet. Yeah, the other tight end, and they have their tight end. But most importantly, I said this: they're running. They're gonna have a terrible running back room. So, Caleb Williams led the team in rushing. He had 658 yards rushing on 6 carries. Swift is not good. I am sorry. He's a good complimentary back. He is a complimentary back, and Rosho Johnson, the other backup, he's a complimentary back. So I think this offense is actually going to be not that great. I really think they probably should have kept Keenan Allen, but good thing Keenan Allen left to the Chargers. But I mean, am I wrong, dude? I don't think this offense is gonna. I think it's gonna be mediocre to bad.
I don't know why. I feel like I still have some optimism for them even after the terrible showing. I can't explain it. Caleb Williams, when he looks good, he looks great. But
Yeah,
he is the linchpin in this offense, and I didn't like what I saw last week. So
and
it's yeah.
yeah, and let's talk about what I didn't like when I saw because I thought that Detroit was going to pit. I was bullish on the Lions to cover against the. Oh yeah, they were the underdog cover against the Packers, and Lord, did they look like a pile of rocks. They came out, flat footed in my opinion. They let the Packers embarrass them, especially what happened to Lightning and Thunder. Lightning and Thunder, the best running back. They're still the best running back room in the NFL. But I mean, it goes to show you, was Ben Johnson really the guy who orchestrated that whole offense? I know it's only week one, but we got to start. Let's ask the questions. Ben Johnson, the guy who had these players, rocking and rolling. I mean, I'm not. That's not out of pocket. I don't think.
It's not. It's not. I mean, the biggest weakness I saw from them was that interior offensive line. I mean, the Packers exploited that. They got after Goff. Goff is not good under pressure, and they couldn't get the run game going. So it is a huge Achilles heel that was exposed, and I think will be exposed even more by the Bears. That's got to be the game plan for anybody playing the Lions right now. And on defense, Hutchinson was nowhere. I didn't
Yeah.
see him get a pressure, so he's not who he was. Maybe he's not healed, or these injuries are tough to come back from to such a high level. But they just weren't scary in any way.
Yeah, I think Hutchinson, the only thing he got was actually like a unsportsmanlike foul or a rough in the pass. That's the only thing he
Yeah.
contributed to that's all he got. And they said we didn't do too well because our defense was beat up, our defense was beat up, and we talked about this. Reminded me that they have Brigham Branch and Joseph, two really good safeties, but they had no sacks. So it looks like Jordan, no pressure. So like, what are we doing here? If you can't get after the quarterback, I'm sorry, your team's going to suffer, and it's going to be even more hard. I mean, Jordan Love's the better passer than Williams, but if you're going to give Williams some time, I think he'll get that ball, or he'll if the Detroit Lions don't stay in their lanes, the Williams could run out to rush the ball. So not a good showing about the Lions all around, especially through the running back room. Very disappointing in Montgomery and Gibbs. Goff, he had one turnover, but he was efficient, 31 for 39 for one touchdown. So that's good, I guess. Briefly on their injury report here. Grady Jarrett, questionable. TJ Edwards, questionable. Roshan Johnson, questionable. And Kyler Gordon is questionable. Those are all starters for the Bears. And for the Lions, nobody really significant. Decker, the tackle, probably the best one you want to talk about. He's questionable with the shoulder injury. And, but I reading before this that he will play this game. So with that, dude, let me give you guys a little bit a bad tidbit here. Bears are 1-11 straight up in their last 12 games, which was I couldn't believe that when I heard that as I'm looking at the betting stats here. The Bears are 3-10-1 against the spread in their last 14 games played on week 2, which really means nothing. Lions are 13-7 against the spread in their last 20 games, and the Lions are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 home games. So 6.5 is a big number, man. 6.5 is a big number. And I think I'll go first. I think a lot of this is because I think people think the Lions are going to take the next step up, that they're just waiting for them to like, hey, this is the Lions. They have this high power offense and they're going to do this and that. I'm going to take the Bears plus the points. I'm going to think that if they could just put 4 quarters together, like where they did against Minnesota. Minnesota has a great defense, by the way. I've told people that they're going to have a great front seven. They're going to have a top 10 defense. They blew it in the end of the game and the second half of the game, but more particularly the fourth quarter. But I think the Bears will keep it close enough. I still think they lose, but I think they'll keep it close enough and cover like a 20-24 kind of game.
I totally agree with you. I think it's a great point about the Vikings last week. They have a great defense, and the Bears hung in there. It was ugly, but obviously, I watched that Lions game closer than any game last week against the Packers, and I just see too many weaknesses, and the points are or the spread's too big. So reluctantly, I'm gonna go with the Bears to cover.
Yeah, and hey, I think we're both in agreement here. Don't sleep on a team losing both coordinators who become head coaches, because it did a number on the Eagles 2 years ago, and I wouldn't be surprised that it's doing a number on the Lions.